As a 65-year-old mother and grandmother, I am speaking on behalf of those people, specifically in the United States, who embrace and practice the Muslim religion. In particular, friends of mine who, like most people, are working, active in their communities, and raising their children. As a young girl, I remember my grandmother, who lived in Pennsylvania, telling me stories about the KKK burning a cross in the front yard of their home, a large two-story brick structure where she, my grandfather, and their 7 children lived, and where my mother, at 91, still resides. They were Irish Catholics, which apparently offended a group of people who took it upon themselves to let my grandparents know they were not welcome in the town. We then moved into the 1940s, where American families of Japanese descent were herded like cattle into camps because our government thought they could be spies and needed to be segregated from the rest of the population. I remember hearing that and thinking how backward people must have been then to do such a thing to their fellow citizens and neighbors. And on to the 60s, where the police in many cities turned fire hoses once again on our African American citizens who wanted only to be treated with respect and dignity regarding the education of their children and in the workplace. And here we are now, in this day of modern technology and communication, and told by some that we need to, once again, separate ourselves from our friends, community members, and citizens who choose to practice the Muslim religion. How many times does the same story have to repeat itself before we get it? My friend who I am doing this video for is a beautiful person, active in the school where I work, has 3 beautiful children, and a husband who gets up and goes to work every day to help support them. I am blessed to know her, to learn from her, and to thoroughly enjoy working with her children. I will do anything I can to help them feel safe and secure, and to acknowledge their right to practice their religion as I do mine. To do anything less would only be to disappoint myself. I think it's important to be mindful of the countless things we all have in common and not listen to the alarmists and frightened voices that have always been and will always be lurking in the background trying to separate us. With the exception of those who are so full of fear themselves they feel driven to create anxiety in others, we really are all the same. We love our families, we work hard in our communities, and we appreciate what others have done to help us along the way. And that is a perfect description of my friend Iman. Thank you.